What's good? It's your boy Fanon. And Deontay Wilder just comes out the box, calls Floyd Mayweather a hater, and goes off on these former championship fighters and other American fighters that don't, that he says hate on younger champions, don't want to see them do better because they want to stay in the limelight forever. Now, I'm going to go over what he says and give you my thoughts, but one thing that I would say is quote the common refrain that if you don't have haters, you ain't doing something right. Anytime you have, if Floyd Mayweather Jr. is hating on you, you're doing something right. If Andre Ward is hating on you, you must be doing something right. If you got half the UK boxing fans out there hating on you, you must be doing something right. Because if you weren't doing anything right, you have to be doing something right to give them something to hate on. That's just how that goes. Deontay Wilder is still the WBC heavyweight champion of the world, and he is still somebody that Floyd Mayweather Jr. could not have beaten in a ring. Andre Ward couldn't have beat him in a ring, and if Andre Ward wants to fight him, I'm sure Deontay Wilder would more than oblige him. But he's one of the best fighters in the world. He's definitely one of the most successful fighters in the world right now, and it is what it is. But let me go through the comments by Deontay Wilder, and then again, just get my thoughts on what this means and whether or not I really think that Floyd Mayweather Jr. is hating on him. So, quote from Deontay Wilder talking about Floyd Mayweather Jr. He is a hater. He doesn't want anyone to have any shine but him. It's a shame because he's 40-something years old. I mean, getting married, man. Settle down. It's sad. And these are the champions, the former champions, and they're downing the champions, modern champions, or current champions. This is what happens. This is what makes the sport bad, because they're downing fighters, downing them. I have no relationship with him, speaking of Mayweather. This isn't the first time. I mean, he bet on me against Tavern in January 2015. He bet against me right here. Look at all of his fighters, referring to Mayweather's promotional company. Everybody that's trying to come up, he brings them down. Anybody that's got any shine that seems like he could be the next star, look what happens to them. Look at Gervonta Davis. I mean, we see it. We see an example. Look at Brawner, Adrian. This is the next Floyd Mayweather. You think he wanted to see Adrian make it to the top like that? They were comparing Brawner to him. He could be the next great thing. Nobody wants to be forgotten, but I always say if you've done it right in your career the first time, you've done it right, you'll never be forgotten. But we are always remembered by the last thing we do. We could do 99 things great and do one thing wrong. People will always remember that right there. He continues, I don't understand. We have great champions like Mike Tyson and all that stuff. The buildup is, I talk to us. If you've got something to say, hey, pull us to the side privately. They don't even take the time out to call and say, hey man, work on this. Just do this. I think you're great. You can do this. You can do that, because they don't want to see that greatness, and that's sad. When I get in the position, I'm going to be the type of guy that motivates these guys, but like I do now. I always tell other fighters, and I tell my brother, I want you to be better than me. Don't try to be like me. Be better than me. Because history repeats itself. There can never be a person that just stays in the position and just be the man throughout all of history or the time in history. It's never going to happen. And my idol is Muhammad Ali. You know, even Muhammad Ali lost in a ring. For me, it's not so much what he did inside the ring, but what he did outside the ring. Very outspoken, loved his people, spoke out, you know. But, you know, nowadays everybody just wants to be the man and stay the man. Now, then he goes on to quote what Mayweather had actually said. He said, Deontay Wilder is depending just on one shot. He's looking for just one big shot. And as a fighter, you have to have other weapons. Fury's using combinations and a very, very fast jab, and he's taking his time. So I think if Deontay Wilder don't do something else, it's like Fury's going to win if it goes the distance, right? And that's when Floyd Mayweather had it 5-0 so far. Deontay Wilder is a hell of a fighter. You know, I love Deontay Wilder. Fury is a very unorthodox boxer. It's a good matchup. When Gray was asked if he's surprised what he had witnessed to the point, Mayweather replied, anything can happen in boxing, so I'm not surprised. Now, the thing that really added on to the Floyd Mayweather thing was also the fact that Jay Davidson, the trainer for Fury, said that Floyd Mayweather Jr., ran out of the gym pissed off because he thought Fury was robbed. I don't know if that's true. That's what Tyson Fury's trainer's saying. I don't know that dude from a hole in the wall. And people say a lot of things that happen. That doesn't necessarily mean that it happened. Now, Floyd Mayweather Sr., I had originally said that Tyson Fury was robbed because that's how that was represented. But then it turned around when Floyd Mayweather Sr. was on the Mayweather Boxing Club. He said Deontay Wilder won and said Deontay Wilder knocked Tyson Fury down 3 times. So you had one Mayweather saying he won, one saying he lost. So is Floyd Mayweather Jr. hating on Tyson Fury? I agree with not necessarily off of just what he said, but Mike Tyson, without a doubt. Floyd Mayweather, I do think that Floyd Mayweather Jr. tries to remain the central point of boxing, and I don't think that it's unfair or unrealistic to make the assumption that Floyd Mayweather Jr. wants to be the center and the beginning and end, the be all, the be all and end all of boxing. That's how he strikes me. But with the $18 million watches, the retire, unretire deal, he's definitely had a lot of issues with he's just had a lot of issues where he said a lot of funny stuff. But, I wouldn't go so far as to say that he's been an outspoken hater of Deontay Wilder. I will say that he's not been a supporter of Deontay Wilder. The only guy that I think has really been a hater that I can focus on and I think is a hater of Deontay Wilder is Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, to be a former American heavyweight champion, does not behave in any way, shape, or form like Lennox Lewis behaved with Mike Tyson, or even the way Lennox Lewis behaves with Anthony Joshua. It's like Lennox Lewis is looking for ways to give credit to UK fighters. And that's just not the case with Mike Tyson. I don't know what Mike Tyson's problem was with Deontay, but, now that is the guy that I think is hating on Deontay Wilder. If I had to look at somebody and say, yeah, that dude's either envious of Deontay Wilder's youth or his current status, or missing the days when it was him that was, the king of the boxing world, I can't say. But, Floyd Mayweather Jr. is not as high on that list of hating Deontay Wilder as Mike Tyson. And Andre Ward said something one time kind of stupid, but other than that, man, I can't put him out there either. But I will say that these guys are definitely not showing a lot of support. With the exception of Evander Holyfield, these American boxers are not showing a lot of support for Deontay Wilder. I think the American fans are beginning to show more and more support for Deontay Wilder, and his base of fans are showing more support for Deontay Wilder. But, you know how they say, man, if you're gonna make your road, you got to make it yourself, and that's what Deontay Wilder's done. And if Deontay Wilder can do it without the love, the support, and the appreciation of other fighters, then so be it. I don't think that is necessarily too different from Floyd Mayweather Jr. Floyd Mayweather Jr. was coming up. Floyd Mayweather Jr. has a lot in common with Deontay Wilder. He started with Top Rank. And there was years and years before people gave Floyd Mayweather Jr. the credit that Floyd Mayweather Jr. deserved in the ring. And one of the things that I think about Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s hesitancy to share that is because it took him so long to get there. So, I'm not gonna jump out there and call Floyd Mayweather Jr. a hater of Deontay Wilder. I can understand. I wouldn't call him somebody that supports Deontay Wilder, unlike Evander Holyfield and even Lennox Lewis, who I've seen give pointers to Deontay Wilder about his jab and the things that he should do. Evander Holyfield giving him encouragement and talking about how good of how awkward a fighter he is. I've always seen Evander Holyfield be real supportive of him, but it is what it is. And like I said in the beginning of the video, if you got Floyd Mayweather Jr. hating on you and you not promoted by him where he can afford to prevent you from getting fights, like maybe Gervonta Davis or other fighters who are with him, hey man, you're just known. At the end of the day, Floyd Mayweather Jr. was in the audience of Deontay Wilder's pay-per-view event. In a pay-per-view event that went real well. Boxing scene need to kick rocks though. Man, you can tell when boxing scene wants to put a damper on something. Boxing scene comes out with a report which says Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury should cap off at 325,000 pay-per-views we'll know in 4 months. Like, what kind of title is that, man? Oh, we've heard from somebody said that they expect this to didn't name the quote, didn't name who said it, didn't even I don't even think they said they got it from Showtime, but if they got it from Showtime, dang sure didn't say who told them, and they said it should cap off at. They don't know. That's hating on Deontay Wilder. But anyway, man, just like Floyd, hey, man, keep on hating. If he keeps winning and you all keep hating, he's going to get all the richer. And with that, I'm out. Peace.